Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Bahdon. Today I am going to teach you how to control program flow in Java. I'm going to give you some examples in order for you to understand and get the concept. So let us begin with the if statement. If statement is a Boolean expression and checks conditions. So let us give you some examples. So let us go to Eclipse. I already created some examples for you. So let us go to my note here. So I'm gonna explain that one by one when I copy here and go to into the Eclipse. So now if statement. So as you see here, I declare the variable test and it's a type int and it's equal to 20. So the if statement starts here. The keyword if, you have to use it because Java is a reserved word, and then you open bracket and then close bracket. Those two brackets are corresponding, and then you put your Boolean expression inside those two brackets. So the test is the variable that we already declared and has a value of 20. So I'm saying here, if the test is equal to 22, then go inside those two braces inside here, and this code will be executed if test is true. If the test is not equal to 20, it will go the second statement. So as you see here, it says else if, and then you put the test is equal to 29, and then it will go inside the loop here, which says this will be executed if this becomes true, or if this result true. If both cases are not true, it will go the last else, and then it will say goodbye, because it will break out of the if statement, because both of above cases were not true. So let us go and run it. So as you see here at the bottom, the console, it says goodbye. So let us change one of the condition, make it true. So I put here 20, and let us rerun it. So as you see here, the value of y is 20, of course, and the second condition was satisfied, and the body of that statement was executed. As you see, a value of y is 20 and the test and it's true. This and it's true. So let's go back and rerun it. So as you see here, the value of y is 20 and it's true. So that's how you use if statement. You first come here, you declare the variable, and then you use the reserved word if, open bracket and then close bracket, and then you put here the Boolean expression, which always evaluate as true or false. So if this test is equal to 20, or if it's true, it will execute the inside the loop or inside here in this code. And if that's not the case, it will go the second scenario or the second condition. If that's not the case, it will go the last. And that's how you use the if statement. So let me show you how to use the switch statement. So let me delete this first. And let's go back to our note. Let me copy this one. All right, so this is the I declared the variable score, and it's a type int, and it's equal to 90. So this is the, as previously, this is the reserved word or the keyword for the switch statement. You put the value here with the Boolean expression, and then you go the case 1 or case 2 or case 3. You open brace here and then close here. So the first case, it says, okay, case first is the 30. If this is equal score, has the value 90. If score and then case 1, which is here in this case 30, is equal to, then this code will be executed, and then this break reserve word will break out of the switch statement, and then it will end the switch statement. If that's not the case, it will come the second case and do the same thing, and the body of this case will be executed, and then the break will break out of the switch statement. If that's not the case, it will come the third. If all the cases fail to satisfy the condition, it will come the default one. The default one is here, will be printing out. So let us go and run it. So as you see here, the console here, it says goodbye because all the cases 1, 2, 3 were false because S score is 90, the first case 30, second case 70, and the third case is 50. So all of them are not true. So let us make one true here. Let us change this one to 90. And let me put here the statement here so you can see clearly. Let me put here a remark. So let us run it again, and as you see here, see a good mark, and we can put here the value. If you want to print the value of score, let's go print. As you see here, it's 90. So that's how you use. So make sure that you use the keyword switch. You put the condition here, and then this is your cases that you are testing against the S score value. And all those cases are evaluated false, then the last one, the default one, will be evaluated and will be executed in this code. So that's how you use the switch statement. So let me show you now how to use the while loop. Let me delete first this one, and let's go back to our node here. I'm going to show you how to use the while loop. Copy, and I'm going to paste here. So as you see here, I declared the variable x, and it's a type int, and it's equal to 5. So the while loop starting here, this keyword, open bracket, close bracket, so x is less than 15. If this is true, this code will be executed in here. So of course, x is less than 15 because the first value or the initial value was 5. So let us run it. As you see here, this line is just printing the second line. So /n allows the x to go the second line. So let us go and run it. As you see here, starting 5, and it goes up to 14 because x is less than 15. So that's how you use the while loop. It's very simple, and this is the increment of the x, or this one is the same as saying x is equal to x plus 1. Okay, so what you have to put here, comment. So let us rerun it. Okay, same here. So that's how you use the while loop. So I'm going to show you how to use the do while loop. Copy, and I'm going to put here. So it's the same scenario, 15. So all right, so I'm going to show you here. This is, I declared the variable y is equal to 5, and the do starting here, this is reserve word, open brace, and this close phrase in here. So the difference between do while and the while loop is do while is guaranteed to be executed at least once. As you see here, the do starting open brace, and this code will be executed before checking the condition here, the Boolean condition here. So that's why they are saying here do while loop is executed at least once. So the do while loop here executed first, it increment. So as I said before, this is equal to y is equal to y plus 1. It's just increment, and then it comes here, checks the condition y is less than 15. Of course, less than 15, it goes back and then executes this one, and then the y is increment, and then it goes back until it reaches 15. So let us go and run it. So as you see here, the same result as previous ones, starting 5, printing out 5 up to the 14. So that's how you use the do while loop. Make sure that this brace in this brace the keyword do, open brace, and this call will be executed, and the last one in here the condition is checked. But first, do while loop is printing out this statement before even going and checking the condition. So that's why they were saying the do while loop is guaranteed to be executed at least once. So let me show you the last part. Let me delete it here. Let me show you the for loop. The for loop also is the same, a little bit different. Okay, the for loop, this is the keyword here, and this we declare inside the open bracket and the close bracket. So we first declare, remember that the previous we declared outside of in here our variables, but now we're declaring inside here the for loop. So int y is equal to 5. So this is the initial of the for loop. It's starting 5. And this is the condition, y less than 15. And this is the update, or the increment as is. So this is same as we all seen, y plus 1. Okay, so it will come first, it will start 5, and this is the initial of the for loop, and this is the condition. So remember that the initial is executed at least only once. It will start 5, and then we'll check here, come to here, and then we'll come back and increase the value of y. So let's go and run it. So it's the same output as previous ones. It's 5, and here the first value, and the last one is 14. So this is how you use the for loop. So the for loop is a repetitive control structure that allows you to efficiently write a loop that needs to execute a specific number of times. So this is useful when you know how many times a task is to be repeated. That's the for loop. So that's how you use the for loops. So next time I'll show you how to use or put together different classes. See you next time.